Alright, back again, Luke here, and today what I wanted to do is show you how that Game & Watch came out. I scrubbed everything up, and all that red paint that was on the front here, WD-40 works wonders. You know, on something that's this old here, I use WD-40 and I scrubbed this thing really hard. And you know what? The only thing that WD-40 took off was the paint. The extra paint that was on here, the red paint. If you didn't see the video that I posted a video where I was trying to mod my Neo Geo Pocket Color with a front light, and I showed this in that picture there and showed how bad it was at that time. But I put some WD-40 on a cloth and tried to wipe it down here and got as much off as I possibly could. I ripped this thing apart too, and on the back here, unfortunately the back was kind of red, and as you can see it's still a little bit red. What I did is I repainted the back of this. Now I just used some regular Tamiya. This is some model paint, and I had this laying around, and luckily it was brown. It's not exactly the same color brown, it's a little bit off, but nonetheless it looks a lot better than the red that was on there. Like I said, I tried to get off as much of the red as I possibly could, but because that was seeped in so much, and I tried to use sandpaper in this, I just didn't want to remove any of the lettering, so this is as good as I could get it. I polished up the post here, so the post is all nice and shiny, and you know, for something made in 1981 that was completely destroyed, I got this thing back and it's working in action. Went and bought some batteries for it, put the batteries in, and it's all good. I soldered up the two wires that were on the speaker in the back that were ripped out as well. And one interesting point about these Game & Watches is if you have one of these older ones, one thing you should do if you decide to take it apart is make sure which direction that the shields go in. Now there's quite a multitude of different shields in this thing. There's one of the regular front plate inlays that stays on the front here. Behind that there is a kind of looks like a little bit of a sunglass or a tinted window. It's a plastic window that goes behind that. Then there's the glass, which has all of the different images in it, and then behind the glass is a reflective shield. Now if you get any of those mixed up, or you get any of those backwards, what you'll notice is the screen will be too dark, or the screen won't show at all. It'll be too light. So there is a specific way that you got to put these things back together in order to get them to show up and work again. But nonetheless, this thing is working, and it's got sound. This is Parachute here, and it's going to be kind of hard with one hand, but and if you lose, a shark appears over here in the corner. It's kind of cool, you know. Thinking about this, you know, 1981, made by Nintendo, and it was pretty messed up when I got it, but brought it back to life here, and it's working out great. It looks pretty good, and looks a lot better than when I first got it, nonetheless. But this is my only Game & Watch game that I have. When I was in the States a long time ago, I think I had the Donkey Kong one, which wound up disappearing. You know, these things are one of those things when you're a kid, you have them, and then you don't have them, you don't know where they went. But this one here is all ready to go, and it's working great. But I figured I'd show you guys here how far I've come on it. And like I said, you know, it's a little bit two-tone in the back here, but it's still brown, and it still looks a heck of a lot better than when I first got it. But that's all for me, and that's all for the Game & Watch here. But like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.